What are your thoughts on Xavier Worthy not scoring a touchdown yet this year?
It's a product of quarterback play. He's a home run hitter, and he's a guy that can get in space, and I just don't think that we've been able to scheme good enough to get him into open space to let him hit that home run ball. He had two DBs beat tonight, but Hudson couldn't deliver the deep ball. So I think Quinn Ewers is in there. He may have a couple touchdowns in this game, but I think it's a product of Hudson Card not being able to step into his throws, not being able to get him into space. It could be a variation of different things. I think we emphasized our run game in this game, of course, only throwing the ball 23 times in this game. But, Jordan Whittington showed up, 4 catches, 56 yards, and Xavier Worthy, 441. And what I love the most about this game is when we got into the red zone, we handled business.
Yeah.
I know we had to settle for a field goal, right there at the end of the first half. But, it is what it is. Seeing us put a touchdown on the board in the red zone was very encouraging to me. The play calling in the red zone was very encouraging. I know we had to settle for a field goal late in the game, but that was just we're not going to go for it on 4th down to run up the score. So other than that, back to Xavier, I just think we have to scheme better for him.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And I don't think we're scheming like the offense around him, kind of like we were last year. Especially, we did that in the Alabama game more of because we know he's our home run guy and we got to get him the ball to have a chance to beat Bama. But I don't think Steve Sarkisian's willing to run his full playbook against teams like UTSA. So I don't think it's too much to worry about. My main concern is if Xavier Worthy, Jordan Whittington gets hurt, what are we going to do from there? Because Casey Cane's okay, but he comes up with one big catch a game, and that's really it. We don't really have a number 3 guy that's been solidified and that we can trust in. So that's my big concern with this wide receiver room right now.
Yeah, for sure. And I really, really wanted to see Red or Thompson get in there and maybe put one of them Brennan Thompson opposite of Xavier Worthy, so they have to account for Thompson's speed and Xavier's speed, and that's very hard to game plan against. But maybe he's not ready, just being a true freshman. But I think something like that, scheme wise, could open up X to make a big play.
Yeah, it would be nice to have him out there for a couple plays just to see what he's got. Have a 5 to 7 foot playbook for him, so he could just get his feet wet and learn what to do in the offense. But I don't even know if they have that for him. Has he even taken a snap yet?
Yeah, late in the Louisiana Monroe game, him and Savion Red were both in there.
Okay.
But other than that, I've not seen much of him. Definitely didn't see him in the Alabama game.
No.
And didn't see him in this game either.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Savion Red. You hear all these reports of him being so good. I'm just surprised that they haven't gotten him in the game at all. Jatavian Sanders was also kind of quiet tonight. He was not as productive as he usually has been the first 2 games of the season, but
one catch for 5 yards.
Yeah, so I don't know. It was weird tonight. We can chalk it up to the backup quarterback, and that's fine. But if this continues to go forward, even with Quinn Ewers in there, then I'll be concerned. I don't think it will, or hopefully it won't be, because then it would be actually a gigantic concern, because we'd probably have lost a couple of games at that point if we can't find consistent weapons around Xavier Worthy, Jordan Whittington, and Bijan Robinson. We just need one more guy to be consistent with this play. And I think Casey Cane can do that, but the thing is, in every game you'll make one catch and then kind of disappear the rest of the game. So we need to find someone else. And hopefully when Jaleel Billingsley does serve his suspension, he can help out as well, because he's a very good weapon to have. He can stretch the field as a tight end.
For sure. I want to see more consistency out of this receiving core. Like I said, more consistency in the run game. I mean, Bijan is going to be Bijan. I mean, running for 183 yards and 3 touchdowns today. He kind of imposed his will in the second half. But on those runs, it wasn't like there was a hole that a Mack truck could go through. It was him hitting the hole, making a move, cutting back, and getting vertical, and just he did most of that on his own.